Hi, it's Angela here from Stamping Beauty in Christchurch, New Zealand. Hope you're well and you've had a lovely day. It's been lovely and sunny here in Christchurch. Still a little bit cool, but that's okay. It's nice to have the sun. So tonight I thought I would make a card showcasing the in colours, seeing we've got them on special at the moment, and that lasts until next week, the 31st. So good time to get in and get some in colour products with and get a little bit of a saving. Always nice. And these I showed last week, and I thought I'd show again, are the new papers that are coming up, and these will be available for purchase next week because we've had our pre-order as demonstrators, so that'll pop up next week, so that's good. Always nice to, and we can purchase more options as well, so that's nice. Just trying to get myself sorted on here, which is my usual problem. I don't know why. I think maybe I'm a little bit too hasty, because I think it probably takes a little bit of time to oh yep, here we go. I'm here, I can see it, that's good. Right, so these are the papers gathering together. It's got some really lovely autumnal designs in that with the gold foil. This one here, Online Modern Christmas, which is nice if you don't want to do the traditional red and green. So there's some really modern cool designs. Elegant Pine Snowflakes, I thought that was quite a cool idea, so that's really nice and traditional. The Traditions of Christmas, and this also comes, there's a sticker sheet option, so that's really gorgeous with the gold foil as well. North Pole delivery with some die cuts. So this is a quarter share, so I offer this to my downlining customers, a quarter share or a half share. So if it's a half share, you're getting one whole sheet of each one. Peaceful Garden, which is lovely in the beiges and blues. Lights of Aurora, which is pretty bright, but if you want something a bit more subtle, the backs are a bit more subtle. Autumn Twirl, which is gorgeous. I think these would make great men's cards, so something there for everyone, hopefully. So a quarter share is $60, and so that's all these that I've just shown you now is a quarter share. So that's a lot of paper, and you can make lots of cards with that, or scrapbook pages. So that is that I wanted to share, and my card. So this is the card, so pretty simple and pretty easy. I'll show you the card I first had in mind later on, which I don't know, I wasn't happy with it, so went back to the drawing board, and this is what I came up with, which is back to what I like, simple, and it's nice and bright, and I'm using all the in colours. So and this beautiful butterflies set, which has got the butterfly stamp set, the hybrid embossing folder, and some of the dies. I've got some of the other dies there. So super easy. I'm just going to, and sometimes that's what you want, isn't it? Just to, if you haven't got much time, want to get a card made. So I want that right over to that side, because I want that, I don't want that big butterfly to be the focal point. So bring in my big machine and put that on here. To the Global Ink Collective, we've still got the Boho Vibes one at the moment, and there'll be a new one available next week, which is exciting, and can't wait to see what everyone's made for that. And that doesn't matter where in the world you are, you can purchase that, or if you're on my team, you get it free. Oops. Just grab my plate went flying. So I'm going to die cut some of these little butterflies, and what's great is there are two little dies and two of the body parts as well, so I always like that when you get, it just makes card making a bit quicker. So I've just been doing my next month's Global Ink Collective. Really excited for that too. So it's always fun. The months roll around so quickly, don't they? Just take those ones off there. And what I quite often do is try and get those. But when you have these little bits, I just use that to get them off, because they seem to stick to the plate. And every now and then I pop them in the dishwasher and it just gets those bits of card out. So and then just one more in this. Oops, that's not what I want. I want that bit. Run that through. So that's Timid Tiger. I've got Strawberry Slush and Darling Duckling. And then I'm going to stamp in Secret Sea, which I love stamping, and I think it gives you such a lovely clear stamp, but or image, but also it's just a bit different to black, so it's quite nice. It's like a really dark navy. And what I've done, which has gone missing now, I've got everything out, and I thought I was doing so well. Hopefully I'll find that in a minute, because I have the strip. So just, I'm going to have to get another one. How can, you know, it's, I don't know how things go missing, and the moment I turn the camera off when I'm finished, it will appear. And I did have it here, because I thought, yes, check. Anyway, so get rid of those bits for now. And then what I want to do is just attach these little bodies and poke those bits out. Take those bits out, those bits out. I wonder if it's got caught up in my papers somehow. No, it's just a thin bit of white. Never mind. Right, what I want to do, oh yes, I'm going to glue these bits together. So all I want to do is pop a little dot of glue on each of those and just give them a few minutes to adhere. And as I was saying, yeah, with the sale on, get everything in the within colours on sale, so it's always nice to get a little bargain. Right, I'll just pop those out of the way. It's like having confetti when we get all those bits. Right, so I'm going to, and I've got them in colour, these flat pearls. They're gorgeous, lovely and bright. Just want to move things around just to make sure. Right, it was a 1 centimetre piece, wide piece, so I'm just going to cut another one. And I want it to go right across the card, so it needs to be 9.5 centimetres wide. So I love this little trimmer. Just like that. I find it easy, especially with the photopolymer, to cut it first, then try and trim it afterwards. So I just want to put that there, and I have to stand up and get right over it, and hopefully try and get it in the middle If I don't, there's always the other side. So that's good. That did work out. Oh, hi Lucia. How are you? We've had a good day. Right, so now I'm going to do like that. And so everything's going to go on dimensionals. So with these, see that's gone skew, I hope. Just get some mini dimensionals. And I'm just going to pop my one in the middle. Oh, actually, I might even just use the half, so definitely don't want to be that popping out the side. Yeah, and pop these just across so we don't get any dipping. And then I've got one of these rulers which is for quilting, and I find that really good for making things, getting things lined up. Those. So and then so what you do is line that up against the edge there, and then it means it's straight. And then just run that along, which is good. Pop that back where it belongs. And then these, I'm just going to take the backs off here. So this is super easy card. So you could do it in any colourway. And yeah, oops, stuck to me. And then what I did is I took the in colours, and so the only colour that I didn't have on here was Cloud Cover, because I'll show you the card I did make originally, which I think didn't turn out so well. So I'm going to use one of these Cloud Cover pearls, and then a Secret Sea one, and then I'm going to line up. You just add these. This is a Timid Tiger and Darling Duckling and Strawberry Slush. You can tell which one's been my favourite. So that's all the colours on there. So I've used all the in colours. And then on the original one, this one here, I have it on white. Now, what do you think? Do you think it looks better on the white or on Cloud Cover? It's just gives a different look, doesn't it? I think for this one, I'll put it on the Cloud Cover, but that one was on the white. And I'll just cut up and use around the edge of these mini dimensionals, because they have that big wide sort of band, and it's quite handy for using on the back. Oh, you're a white. Oh, hi Chris, nice to have you here. Been seeing your photos pop up. I hope looks like you're having a great time. So I'll just use these big pieces. Oh, you do like that. I'm glad about that. I just thought I would use Cloud Cover for a bit of a change, but you could use any of the colours, and although Cloud Cover is quite nice because it's a neutral. Right, so I've got those bits on, and take the, I don't know why that doesn't want to stick. Goodness me, it's didn't come off properly. Take all those backs off, and then put that on there, and that's it done. So it's a pretty simple card, but a nice way to use up all the in colours. So originally I thought I'd try this idea of painting in the background. So I used Fluid 100 and painted in the background. But actually, when I did it, I thought, oh, I don't like it. So I had to rethink and went back to the white, which is probably more me. I showed my daughter and she said, well, it's not ugly, Mum, but I think that was telling that it wasn't quite right. So but that's okay. Sometimes you've just got to have a bit of trial and error. So that's me for tonight. Fairly quick and easy tonight. So it just shows you, in 15 minutes you can get a card made. So I hope that might inspire you to make a card instead of going to the shops. So take care, everyone. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.